Hi everybody, I'm Tomas Sala. I am the solo dev behind Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles, and it's a game in which you build these sprawling settlements across an open world. Here's the map. And expand your empire and build it out, as you can see here. You can fly around, there's a resource system, but today I actually want to show you just how you build and how you build these settlements. So to do that, you go to the ground mode, and as you can see, I do lots of orbiting with the camera. Some of these controls are not inspired by existing games, but rather by, cool 3D animation software like Blender, where you often orbit around an object and focus on different objects or different parts of the object while orbiting, and then you build out what you want to do. So that is a little bit different from other building games, so let me show you how that works in practice. So there's this cursor or this build line, and it's tethered to your cursor, as you can see. And I can move it about the screen, and whenever there's a circle at the end, I can build a new tower. And I can literally go across the landscape. And this system is fantastic because you can go up and down, and it really doesn't matter. You don't have to think about the verticality, it just works. And as you can see, the system adapts. Where there's water, it might make bridges. Where it needs to go up, it needs to go up. And the resources keep flowing, as it were. Let's connect everything up a little bit. Once you have that, you can also add these square pieces. And this game isn't about being precise or picking things from a menu. There is no menu. It's a minimalist interface. The squares indicate something is a foundation, and the height and its position is determined by the landscape. So you have tall ones and short ones, and that's how you build out your little settlements, and people move in automatically. Your inhabitants, when they are in the position to travel there, will build houses. In this game, we're playing as the Mancer, but there's multiple factions and politics at work, etc., etc. But it's really about painting the landscape. And like I showed you before, there's resources. One of those resources is stone. If a tower has access to stone, it can be upgraded. We select another one. And you'll see that the architecture is now stone architecture, which looks a little nicer. Also, our foundations have a few more options. Now we have the triangle, these circular pieces, if I can get one. Which one you get is again determined by the landscape and what's possible. You can't build in the deep water, so you're gonna sometimes have to stack things and just see what happens and how your settlement evolves and is grown rather than build. So we can design all the way up here. So it's to stone. And you're happily chugging away, building up your settlement, and people move in. And there's one more level we can do, upgrade to metal, and create command towers. You can see a few in the picture in the background here. And these are multi-storied towers, so they are really tall, if you want them to be tall. And then they have these things called balconies. So I can rotate around the camera and again orbit the camera. It's really about designing each tower and giving it the shape you want, or within the confines of the system. Adding new walls. And when you build command towers, let's build a really long wall. They also build gun defenses. Because when you go flying about or meeting people or accepting in pirates or any of the other factions, you might meet people who dislike you or attack you, and you'll need to defend your settlements. The cool thing is again that once you have a nice command tower, you can sort of install the people you meet, in this case an industrial commander, and they change this tower to be their headquarters and either provide a buff or units that support your surveyor airship, as it were. So that's a way how your city and each tower can be different, has a different function and a different shape in the world, and that's how you create these sprawling landscapes with your own settlements. grown organically in Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. There's an evolving demo, that means sort of like an early access demo, available right now on Steam. So yeah, go check it out.